I don't really remember exactly how everything is going, so it's going to be a good opportunity to do a recap over here. We are playing as the MAPUCHE. This is a continent's map, but we ended up kind of on our own island over here, which always has kind of pros and cons. Honestly, on higher difficulties, it's pretty good. It can make it a hard thing for us to strike out and attack any AI that starts running away with the game. In particular, Australia tends to do very well here, so they might be a little bit of a threat, but we'll see. We got our cities over here. We're finding some more land over there, which doesn't seem to have any people on it yet, other than the city-states and barbarians, so we might be able to settle over there. I don't remember if we're... Yeah, we are building a settler. I think the idea is to drop it somewhere over here. These are the White Cliffs of Dover. Not the greatest natural wonder, I think, but, you know, still pretty spiffy to have. So that's going to be okay. Need to get our districts up ASAP. I agree. Now, we do have, we have a couple of campuses. We're at the Holy Site here. We're about to finish, I guess we got a theater square, so we're working on the amphitheater. We are working on a variety of harbors so that we can get our trade routes up and money up. Like, we are working on a lot of infrastructure, and luckily we're going to be able to avoid a fair amount of military stuff, although... we always have to be careful at the higher difficulties here that any time the AI could come knocking. Let's do a quick run through the world rankings to try to get a sense about how we are placed. It is interesting that we are in 6th place of 8 over here in the science. I mean, it's pretty typical that we're going to fall behind the AI, but we're actually only halfway behind the leader, which is shocking, because remember, the AI gets like huge boosts to their initial setup over here. So, science-wise, it's actually not too bad for a higher difficulty game. Now, I don't believe we're playing on Deity. I think we're playing on Immortal here. Yeah, we brought it down a scooch just because we're still kind of mastering some of the new mechanics. And building wonders and stuff is very important in the post-Rise and Fall world. And it's a little easier to do on that. Although I don't think we've built any yet, but... I don't think so, but we're certainly hoping to get started on that. So the science is surprisingly okay over here. John Curtin's only 6 techs ahead. I don't remember it saying number of technologies before. Is that new? I remember you could always get science per turn here. I don't remember being able to see the number of technologies. Huh. Culture, we're quite far behind. We haven't really started producing any tourism yet. Greece is making quite a bit. So we'll see, because we were talking about maybe doing some touristy cultural stuff. We'll see. Domination and religious, nothing going on over there, of course. Score-wise, not really meaningful right now. We are lowest in score. A lot of that is going to go down to wonders and religions and just general population. So no science victory. Cultures, yeah. That's all kind of meaningless right now, so... we'll go there. That's not new, that was in vanilla? Oh, I guess I just never noticed. I think part of it is, in CQUI, you'd be able to mouse over the faces here and get, like, science per turn, but it didn't list, number of technologies. So I really never used, this over here. I would always use the CQI tooltip, and the tooltip didn't include number of technologies, so... Alright, that's actually really good to know. So, I think at this point we can probably just next turn. We are currently working on feudalism. We've already got the boost to that. We are also working on astronomy, which does require for the boost to build a university next to a mountain. I believe we are going to be starting on that very, very, very soon, so that should be no problem for us to boost. We might end up switching out of it for a little bit, but that's okay. We got positive money, although not dramatically so. Brankin! Thank you very much for that. Hey Quill, love the YouTube vids and have finally caught a stream, so feel obliged to add to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. Keep it up, dude! Well, thank you very much, Brankin. Or B. Rankin? I don't know. Brankin? You're kin to all fibrous parts of plant seeds. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Steam Workshop says CQI is updated for Rise and Fall, but doesn't seem to work for me. Well, I wouldn't be able to add it to an ongoing game anyway. I'm hoping that by the time we finish the MAPUCHE game, we will have a CQI. So anyway, I think I can safely hit next turn here. So we have met John Curtin, who seems to be kind of chill with us, which is good. Gorgo is not particularly pleased with us, I think, because we haven't started any wars. And Harold is kind of chill right now, although I suspect he's going to start yelling at us about our lack of a navy really soon. In fact, I think he's already yelled at us about it, but he hasn't actually denounced us yet. So we got some food issues in a few places and things. So we finished the... whatever, one of the building we were just working on, amphitheater, for within our theater square. So we're going to generate a little bit more culture than before, which is great. Not really feeling the need to get some city walls in Putt-Putt 4. I mean, certainly the AI could do some sort of crazy landing, and hell, we've had our cities burned down by Hong Kong before, but Putt-Putt's quite far from the edge of things. We can't work on any wonders over here right now. We can't work on any of the districts. The housing's starting to get a little full. It's probably fine to throw down a granary just to get the +2 housing. But there's always something to be said about, like, do we get an extra builder or an extra settler? Let's actually take a moment here and revisit our government, because I don't know where we are. We have urban planning, the settler boost. We also get more settler boost from our government building that we've got, so there's going to be a fair amount of that. The scientist points, influence, yeah, that's all good and fine. In terms of tiles being worked, it looks at a glance like most of our cities are mostly working improved tiles. Oh, maybe not over here. No, you got fishing boats and you've got that thing. Yeah, that's not too shabby. I think right now the granary is going to be fine to allow Putt-Putt to grow a little bit more, but we will need to want some more settlers soon. Maybe when feudalism finishes, we will switch over to serfdom to get turbo builders over there. I think that might be swell. Yeah. All right. So this archer, I'm trying to move it over here so that we can go and do some barbarian clearing. Although, right, we can't actually go through there, because there's some deep ocean. We have to go around this way. And I do want to get some military onto the other continent because I want to settle over there. It's a little bit annoying to get there right now, but that's okay. We've got a trade route coming out of Putt-Putt here. I think we want to move it to one of our new cities so that we can get a bit of a growth boost. So it's either going to be Gurgo or Big Space Otter. I think Big Space Otter. We'll see if we can get this harbor done a little bit faster here. So we're going to get you to originate from there, please, and thank you. You, I guess, are going to improve the fish over here. Quill for Presentations, only size 3. He's actually got a fair amount of improved tiles. But he's working on a harbor. I don't know. I mean, we're here, so I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Blam. Done and done. And you are currently sitting on what kind of terrain? Just flat terrain, so that's no good. The scout should be okay as long as he's on difficult terrain to defend. I don't think I want to move over here in case there's more spawns from the barbarian encampment, so I'm just going to move up here and chill. Because I think we can probably just tank this out as long as we're fortified in a defensive location. Someone has built the Petra! I mean, we didn't have any desert tiles, so it's not like we were competing for it this time. But at least, hey, now we have a target to go and conquer. So our trade routes, I'm going to go ahead and get this sorted. Yeah, food and production, you're going to run to Putt-Putt, which makes a lot of sense. We've got the extra district over there, so you get some extra output from that. Sounds very good to me. Lovely. Reroll. Doesn't the YouTube video say it's Civ 4? Did I put Civ 4 instead of Civ 6? I mean, that sounds like the sort of thing that could happen. I mean, I would never do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Put the I in the wrong place. Did I go IV instead of VI? I mean, we don't re-roll when someone beats us to the Petra. It's always great because then we've got the incentive to go to war with someone. So she's complaining that, you know, I'm a big wimp because I'm not starting wars. Don't worry, we're planning on it now that there's a Petra in the play. And really, like, who are we supposed to start a war with? Yeah, see, this is going to be fine because we can keep just healing up over here. We might even get a promotion out of this, so we're going to be A-okay. Hello, Hong Kong. How you doing, man? You guys might have a slight problem crossing over here. That's gotta be another cliff tile. And we can't unload here because of Hong Kong. Well, just wait here for now. It's gonna be okay. Boop, 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 boop. Who dat? Boop, 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 boop. It's Holy Roman Pooper! Thank you very much, Holy Roman Pooper. Hey, Quill, finally managed to catch one of your streams, and I thought I would give you a little something for all the hours of fun you provided. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much, Holy Roman Pooper. I'm 12, and this is funny. And Lem Gardner, thank you as well for the contribution to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. Thanks for the 2+ years of entertainment. Well, thank you for the 2+ years of watching. You keep this going, make it happen. Do a pacifist game, you have an amazing content to yourself. And I mean, something like that might be possible. It's hard to go pure pacifist against higher level AIs because you do tend to have to bring some war to like equalize things, but put a pin in that. Hold on. We're only working on one settler right now, right? Yes, we are. So I'm going to feel comfortable changing my well, we haven't actually started any settlers yet. Or builders yet, but that's not true. We've got one over here. And we're probably going to start one here soon. Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out of colonization. And we'll go ahead and start... Ooh, hold on. When do I get my next social policy? Oh, we can get it really fast. We can basically finish any one of these whenever just by hard researching it. We may not get an encampment for a long time. And 4 turns is going to be pretty good. So actually, I think we leave this in place for now. And in 4 turns, we drop colonization and replace it with serfdom. And we are going to queue up some various workers here, as long as they're going to be done within 4 turns. We got wonders we can build here. But yeah, let's go on a little bit of a builder building spree. Yeah, see, we don't have the vision there, but it's probably a cliff. I guess you... Yeah, go ahead and unload now while you can. And yeah, you can just keep chilling over here. And I have to sneeze. Remember the Dark Age policies? That's true. The only one I really like to run at is generally the isolationism, and we're doing settlement right now, so... Oh, we've got a settler on the way, and another one there. I mean, there's room over here, so why not? I guess I don't have to sneeze. Guess not. Emergency averted. You don't think it's a cliff there? I guess we have explored it. Okay, you know what? I wasn't mousing over it. I was just interpreting this as more map fog. And I thought, no, there's going to be a cliff there. I thought we hadn't explored it yet, but it's there. There we go, finally, as expected. We get denounced by Norway for having no real navy. I will continue to rest here. He'll probably suicide himself on me. Putt, you are going to join in the building game. Builder. Okay, I'm still happy with landing this one here, but we might land some of these over here. We shall see. We don't have to swap anything out there. I think I'll just go through military training at this point. Like, we might end up with an encampment at some point, but it's not going to be anytime soon, so we may as well just power through that. I think that's going to be okay. When Quilatine Empire sneezes, the rest of the world catches a cold. No, it wasn't Norway? Well, I mean, this is Norway. And he denounced me for not having enough boats. I'm confused. Maybe I must be missing context about the chat. Did you know that you should destroy the last city of your last opponent, you will win the game with cultural victory? Really? That's funny. I guess that makes sense. No other culture except mine. Of course, you'll also win from a domination victory. But I guess the culture one gets, like, processed first or something? Hey, Caleb, thank you very much. Hey, from the UK, it's -4 here, it's snowing, so weather's definitely having a moment. Although snow's given me a chance to binge Altered Carbon, which I recommend if you got Netflix. Watch the first couple of episodes of Altered Carbon, and I have, like, no idea what's going on that show, but I like it. I like, this is also confusing and none of it makes sense, but I'm really enjoying myself. Yeah, but that's it. If you got the day off because of the weather, there's no better thing to do than to watch Netflix or perhaps some friendly Twitch live streams. Just saying. All right, Gordo over here. What are we gonna do with you? I mean, we can put a harbor here. It'll get the bonus gold from being adjacent to the city, so that's fine. I mean, you could also get a builder going on, which actually might not be a bad idea. I was going to say, like, other cities could build builders. This guy could start in one of his districts. But you know what? We've got, like, wood chopping and things. I think you're going to go and get your own builder as well. I think I'm okay with that. But we'll have to consider what we're going to do with, like, encampments and whatnot over here. I guess you can go over here. That's going to be fine. And ditto. And you will go there for now. And you'll go up here. Explore a little bit further. Keep resting. This guy can't attack us in one turn, which is good. Because we are actually boxed in here. We can't retreat with this scout. So... made a horrible decision. Could be. Because I think he's about to die. Ah, it's annoying. I'm going to get shot. And I can't shoot first. Just like Han, I can't shoot first. If I go here, I think a chance the archer's going to move there. And then I can shoot him next turn. I suppose I may as well take that chance. I will move you up here. I mean, we're not going to get one shot, so it's going to be okay. Terracotta Army for John Curtin. And there's Norway with a caravel. Poor scout.
It's natural to kill. How come men have to go into training to learn how?
Alright, so we're popping out of colonization. And we're popping in serfdom for super builders. I think urban planning's still fine. We only have one trade route. We're not buying tiles. Insula wouldn't help very many cities. I think maybe one, maybe two cities. Harbor adjacency bonus will be amazing later on, but not yet. We don't need the holy adjacency. That's going to be okay. I don't want to run these Dark Age policies at this time. I mean, I could also wildcard one of these military policies, but I think we're going to be okay. So yeah, we'll get serfdom going on. We'll check to see if old Johnny boy over here... oh yeah, we're friends. But we don't have the alliance tech yet. No alliances for us. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, Gamercat! Hiya, Quill! I live in Cincinnati, and with the recent flooding... Ugh, most of the city's underwater. Holy crap. So might as well have some nice whiskey. Have one on me. Thanks for the addition to Civ. Well, thank you very much, Gamercat. Stay dry. And yeah, I got some nice whiskey upstairs that, you know, nice little evening treat. But for now, we'll stick to finishing my coffee, and then I've got some water here. Buff! There's a debt to be paid, and I'm here to collect. How about that gold medal game, my friend? Even though you lost your bet, here's a token. Oh, Buff! Okay, are you... Okay, I was ready to go. You're on Twitter, you're JD Sports Fan 85. I had the note in there. I've got myself my little reminder. Yes, we had a bet about the gold medal women's hockey game. And I unfortunately lost, so we'll be naming a city after Buff as a result of that. Even though you lost your best, you have a token, Jazz Shooter Whiskey and Chocolate Fun for the entertainment. Well, thank you very much, Buff. Rainer Winkler. Liquor and horses. Cigarettes and dope. Disregard from your local trailer park. Thank you very much, Rainer. I may have changed one of the words in there. Bob790, thank you as well. Thank you for the 18 months of entertainment. 18! Woo! Also love the invisible mug. Is my mug invisible? Oh, it is. It's funny because it's blue. It depends on how I, like, tune some of the green screen settings, but yeah, it's actually a blue mug. The water bottle will be particularly invisible because it's green. My potion of invisibility. All right. Terracotta Army. Unit was killed. Womp womp. I'm wondering if I should just finish recorded history. I mean, at one turn, it's not a big deal. But I guess I'm going to start working my way towards some of these guys. Start on the medieval flares. We are not that far away from dramatically increasing our trade route count because we're building a lot of harbors. I mean, we still have to build the lighthouses because of the nerf, but it's still not too bad. You finish that. Now, I do want to get the university up as soon as possible because it will give us the boost to astronomy here. That being said, I'm going to get one builder in here in Jay's Rook, and then I'll probably start on the university. We got some envoys here. I could save them. I mean, it's just because I don't have a workshop yet, so I'm going to keep saving it. I don't know how many city-states are still alive out there. The AI, of course, loves to obliterate them. It's rude like that. So I'm just going to do this. We'll swap it around so he doesn't take too many hits. I suppose he can move up and shoot me, so if, maybe I'll move back this far. That's going to be okay. And yeah, we'll get ready to drop off over here. So I actually don't know where the cities are going to be positioned. I should really be plotting that. There's room on the continent for a couple more cities here, and we may fill those in at some point. But for now, I'm just going to move you over here. We're going to assume there's going to be more spot for things. I called the video Civ 4, yeah. Trade luxuries. We can take a look. It's annoying without CQI to actually trade the luxuries because it's hard to see what my duplicates are. Like, I'm pretty sure if they wanted one of my luxuries, they would come and ask for it. But yeah, it's hard to tell if, like, if there's a duplicate somewhere along the way here. And everyone else hates me, so they wouldn't give me much for it anyway, so I'm just going to hold off there. Alright, Putt-Putt. Excellent, you've got that. I think I'm going to get Putt-Putt to build our one more builder over here. Because Putt-Putt doesn't really have anything they could build, unless I want to start packing on some military. Which at some point, it'd be nice, if nothing else, just to get the boost to the Merc tech. Okay, we're going to come back over here and do that. You can win that war, that's going to be fine. I'm going to get there, we'll start unloading. The C spot's being a little bit more frustrating than I would have liked. Okay, Putt-Putt, how's your housing? Oh, he's 6 of 9. So we may not need to rush the farms. Do we have the ability to build sawmills? I'm assuming not, since it's not being highlighted. The farms do give you extra housing. I think this is going to end up being a farming triangle over here. We might lumber mill this, and some of it might get replaced for a wonder later on. But, I mean, we do have feudalism, so I will go and build a farming triangle over here. Hey, Tammy, thank you very much, and good afternoon to yourself. Thank you for the contribution to Whiskey and Chocolate Fun. Hello, Poundmaker. How's it going, man? It's an honor to meet you. You have great hair. I'd love to sample your hospitality. Please send me some pemmican, I think is what you offer when you send a trade caravan. He does have the greatest hair. Other things need to be modeled, like, now, based on the standards of his hair. You didn't even shoot me? Why didn't you even shoot me? The archer just decided to sit there. That was weird. Alright, go ahead and unload, and then, yeah, just scooch up over here since you can't unload. Sort of a little annoying, but there you go. You move on over there. We've got, like, a lot of sea resources in the middle. I think a lot of these are actually out of reach. Like, can anything work this well? I mean, I guess ultimately you could get within the radius so that we get a luxury boost. But, like, I guess if we'd settled here, you could work this fish. And settle here, and you could work this fish, but mostly they're not going to be. At all. Oh yeah, let's see if oops, not you, Poundmaker, if he's got anything. We can send you a delegation. Ooh, or not. Would you like oranges? Yes, you would very much like oranges. Wow, dyes and a bunch of money for oranges. Are you having a scurvy problem, man? Make deal. How about ivory? Nope. How about mercury? No. Okay, so you're good now. I should have started with the mercury, maybe, because I have so much of it. Historic moment. So we're still in Dark Age. It'd be great if we could trigger a Heroic Age at some point. And we got all the bananas over here. Oh! Were we going to send this scout down to the banana land? Or down here? Like this island or there? This is a little risky, because we'd be awfully close to the Cree. I don't think we knew about the Cree. Right? We were looking at the banana land over here, and now it turns out there's Crees and barbarians here. Let me backtrack here with the scout. We'll just fill this in. Like, it might be okay still to settle. But it's certainly not as safe. And because there's someone here, now there's negative loyalty. That's a lot of negative loyalty pressure. It's not quite as viable. You have different governments. Okay. But we could still grab this spot. It's actually quite nice. Fair amount of overlap with Caleb Cheney, but it's going to get, you know, the amber, the crabs, the rice right away, so it'll have some growth. Can actually reach this fish. And give us control over the seas over here, which wouldn't be shabby. The city would have very poor production. Very poor production. But otherwise, it becomes manageable. Still, I'm kind of inclined, I think, to send 2 over to this island first. Just going to wait. I'm going to take one step at a time with this archer. Negative loyalty. It's just because of the loyalty from the neighboring cities here. So yeah, we'll get another farm here. So we get like nice little farming triangles over there. A little more housing as well, which is going to be handy. So yeah, you're just going to keep working your way down here. So Putt-Putt should continue to grow fairly well. Just doesn't have like the landscape that fits or anything. You would like both mercury and ivory for 1 horse and some money. Well, you know what? We're not doing anything with this stuff. We don't really need the horse. But let's take a little bit of money, sure. Plus, you know, maybe we'll be bros later on. I'll keep complimenting his hair. Hey, Rim Pendragon, or Rhyme Pendragon. Thank you very much. Hi, Quill. Greetings from the Netherlands. Here's something for your Whiskey and Chocolate Fun. I've been playing Into the Breach all day, and I'm having a blast. Yeah, it's super duper on my list. Into the Breach is a roguelike. Would that be a right way to say it? Roguelike made by the same people who made, like, FTL. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good. And I'm going to apologize if there's a little tippy-tappy that's going to start in the background here. I think I may have to go and double-check something. Can you guys give me like a 2-minute break? I will be right back. You are definitely starting university. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry about this, folks.